Hey all, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I want to talk about me outsourcing my prep. Now in a previous video I explained the difference between prepping in-house and outsourcing the prep, and my opinions in the last video was to prep in-house completely. I've since changed my mind, so stay tuned and let me explain why. I got fed up. I got really fed up of prepping in-house myself. For the last couple of months, maybe 3 months, I've been prepping in-house. I hired a unit for around about what I'm paying now, around about £280 a month for 175 square foot. And that was great, as in like my net profit has skyrocketed in terms of where I am, I won't say the exact figures, but my net profit has skyrocketed compared to the months before. However, I've lost a lot of time spending time with friends, and and family, and when I'm even with friends or family, my energy is so low and so depleted because I'm so tired of prepping and doing all the other maintenance and admin and sourcing and purchasing that comes with running a business, that it's taken it out of me. And I sort of took a step back and thought to myself, why am I doing this? Is it worth my life, essentially? Because I'm running it like half the energy. I'm running it like half the energy. Personally, was it worth my life spending all the time prepping, along with spending other time maintaining the business and not spending much time on the growth of the business? Was it worth my time doing that? In my opinion, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I've decided to scrap my unit. I'm handing it back on the 31st of this month, clearing it out, and I've just signed up to a new prep centre, and I'm going to start sending stuff to them soon, probably at the end of the month. Now, I wasn't sure if this was going to work, and the reason I wasn't sure if this is going to work is because, like I explained in another video in the past, which by the way is always a learning curve. I'm not an expert, that's what this channel is. It's just me documenting my journey. I also explained that I focus on high volume, low profit items, essentially to always get the buy box. And once again, that worked fine. It was a lot of work, but that worked fine in terms of getting profit from prepping and stuff. But it's not the only way. And this was like a bit of a light bulb moment. So I went from one extreme to the other. I went from vanilla OA all the way over to, high profit, low profit, high selling, fast selling items to always get the buy box. And as I say, that worked, and I'm still going to be doing that, but it's not going to be such thin margins. And on top of that, I'm also implementing slower moving items and just general online general vanilla OA deals, so that I can offset the fee of the prep center and essentially get my freedom back. Now, obviously, I'm going to lose a lot of net profit in the short term, but this allows me to spend my focus and my time on getting better deals at higher profit. I've actually got a deal sheet now, and I'll drop a link below of the deal sheet that I actually use at the moment. So obviously, feel free to use that. It is an affiliate link. I don't mind saying that, but if you don't want to use my affiliate link, that's fine. I'll just get a few quid. But if you don't want to use that, that's fine. Go on Google, have a look at it. That's fine. As a thank you, for using my affiliate link, I am completely happy to jump on a phone call with someone and explain how I personally use the sheet and some things that I've learned over the time as a thank you. So just drop me a private message on Facebook or something if you do sign up with my link below to the deal sheet I use. But anyway, so using that deal sheet as well, the amount of deals I'm getting from that is just allowing me to actually outsource my prep, and essentially it's going to give me the freedom back that I wanted when I started this business. So as I say, I'm still going to do some items that are low profit, high selling, but there's going to be a certain level of that I'm going to do. And then on top of that, I'm just doing your normal vanilla OA. Now, I think a lot of people got scared of vanilla OA. And also, I documented this in my last journeys that maybe it's dead, I think I might have been wrong. As I say, I'm always documenting my journey. I never tried to be an expert, but vanilla OA is definitely still working, and I think now a lot of the penny pinchers have actually fallen off because there's some of them are back to work, some of them have given up on Amazon because a lot of the penny pinchers were just trying the water, testing the water. The lockdown isn't as bad anymore. I think some of the penny pinchers have fallen off, so I'm doing a lot more of your vanilla OA as well as my fast selling items at low profit. And on top of that, I'm just about to launch my unique bundle and stuff. But I was just speaking to Luke Filer, who is who runs IGN Entrepreneur on Facebook. Check him out if you haven't so far. And he said that I don't think vanilla OA is going anywhere. I think everyone's scared of it, and maybe there's a lot of people running away from it. But essentially, he still makes a hell of a lot of money out of it. He does sort of 70 grand a month in the last few months. He's doing really well from it, and he sort of opened my eyes, thinking that maybe I scared myself away from it because there's a lot of hype on Facebook, etc., about doing vanilla OA, and that it's sort of like everything's changing and stuff. But essentially, things are always going to be sold. Things are always going to be sold from retailers. It's just there might be stock quantity limits, etc., the amount of items you're allowed to buy, but essentially you're always going to be allowed to buy from retailers. So I'm not really sure it's going to go anywhere in that sense. So vanilla OA, the other fast selling items I was talking about, launching my unique bundles, and outsourcing the prep also allows me to focus on wholesale. And that's what I want to do as well, focus on wholesale. I mean, Luke also did mention that he prefers to do one thing and do it really good, and I completely get that. Perhaps that's the right way to do it, but I'm the sort of person that always likes to test different options as well, because if you haven't tested them, the different areas, then perhaps, maybe that could be better than what you're currently doing now. As I say, I don't know. I'm still testing myself. This is still a journey for me as much as it is for you guys and girls that are watching this. So anyway, that was a quick update on me anyway. So I'm outsourcing the prep now, going against what I said in the previous video. But that doesn't mean that in the future I cannot start prepping in-house again with my own warehouse and my own team. So let me just make that clear. I'm outsourcing the prep now, expanding the business, going VAT registered soon, sorting it all out, getting my freedom. That doesn't mean in a year or 2 years, once my business has grown, hopefully exponentially, that once I've done my traveling, got some of that out the way, if that ever is a thing, getting it out the way unless you get addicted forever, that doesn't mean I can't come back and get a fixed cost for a warehouse, a fixed cost for a couple of staff members, and just take the prep fees down. Obviously, I'd have to look into it, and then start prepping in-house again. That doesn't mean I can't do that in the future. Once again, this is all just a test. It's just a test. Just like any business, you have to test different areas of the business to make it work, and that's what I'm doing. So, quick update from me. I'm prepping in-house at the moment, just so that I know. Just so that I know what it's like to not, I'm just starting to outsource the prep and getting a prep center. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, share the video if you think it'll be helpful with anyone else. As I say, the affiliate link for me, the deal sheet I use is below. It is helping me out. With a deal sheet, you cannot just completely rely on that. You're not always going to get good deals from it, but it's a great resource that is helping me to essentially get towards the freedom I want, I suppose. So anyway, I will speak to you soon, and have a great day, everyone.